We are there to become great, moving from not enough to excess, more sales, more money, less time. From anxiety to confident, struggling to successful. Tommy 80 shows you how to sell in this new economy. Motorcycles, power sports, F&I. Prepare, you will succeed. It's here. Watch right now with Tommy 80.
Hey everyone, Tommy 80 here at Tommy 80 Sales and F&I Training. It's November 23rd, 2015, and I am getting ready for Turkey Day, like most of you are. I'm going to be celebrating Thanksgiving on Wednesday, though, and then Thursday I'm on an airplane taking my 13-year-old to the Grand Nationals of BMX in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I tell you what, I am excited. But I got an email over the weekend about deal structure. An F&I manager asked me to go over deal structure. So in a motorcycle dealership, of course, and there's a lot to talk about, but I'm going to pack this into less than 10 minutes. What I want help on is you asking me some questions about more deal structures than what I cover, because there's a lot to cover. We're going to talk about so much deal structure in the future because I know way too many F&I managers and sales managers in the bike business that don't know a thing about deal structure. An F&I manager said that his sales manager wanted him to structure a deal, but the F&I manager had never done that before, and his sales manager wouldn't show him how to do it. Well, this guy wants some help, so we're going to help him. Something this guy probably doesn't know about his manager, and the majority of other F&I managers out there, sales managers, and yes, GMs, is they don't know how to structure deals. I know they don't know because their ears perk up when we get into deal structure in my classes. And they start asking a lot of questions. To keep this session short though, I'm going to try to stay out of all the details and reasons for deal structure, but I'm just going to share with you how to structure a deal. To get started, let's say that your sales manager comes to you and says, "Will you structure a deal for me?" Here's what you need from your sales manager. If you use the right back, then just ask for a right back. If you don't use the right back, here's what you need to know. What bike are we selling? Where's the credit at? How much cash down has this guy got? So number one, what's the guy buying? I need a stock number. Why the stock number? So I know if there's a rebate or any accessories that have been added to this unit. Those things affect the value and the deal structure of a bike. So let's assume that your sales manager says, this guy's buying a 2015 Harley Davidson Street Glide. I'm immediately going to ask or look to see if there's any rebates on this bike along with accessories that have been added. You know that dealers like to add accessories to bikes like this. So number two, where's the credit at? If he doesn't have that, then what is the guy's beacon score? You need a score to know what rate your buyers are going to qualify for. Number three, figure out which bank you'd use on this buyer. You've got rate sheets, you've got from your different lenders that are going to loan a certain amount on MSRP. So you've got to figure out which bank you're going to use on this buyer. You've got Bank A that would loan 90% on, say, a 650 Beacon. They'll let you mark up the rate 2 points on 6.99, so you take it up to 8.99. Maybe 72 months, they say, that you can do that at, and sell up to $3,500 in back-end protection products. Or you've got Bank B that would loan the same 90%, let you mark it up 2 points, 6.99, but they might say, you know what, the only thing that you can sell on the back end is Gap. Who are you going to go with? Bank A. How would you know any of this? Hopefully you've got a bank book that you've created with all your rate sheets in it. If you don't, then you need one. Now let's say you don't have one. Then get on DealerTrack, go to the rates and programs, or who else is there? Route 1, Cuddle, whoever you're using. Take a look at your lender's current programs. If you can't find them, call your lender up. If you still can't find them, call me up, email me, and we'll help you find those. So those are rate sheets. Study them and make your bank book. Think I'm old school? There is no old school with this. This is about making money, structuring a deal. Now you know that you're going with Bank A. Included in the amount financed, which is 90% loan to value, your lender's going to require any extra dealership fees to be included in this price. You're going to have your freight, your setup, title, and dock that need to be included. And I'll pencil this here in a minute. Number 4, what's MSRP on the bike? So let's say MSRP is $21,999 plus freight at $300. Then how about setup? We've got $350, and then what's our dock fee going to be? Let's do $199. Pretty common out there, something like that. Add all of it together, and your cash balance is what? $22,848. So you've got that. Now the amount the bank is willing to finance is going to be 90% of that. That's going to be $19,799. That's the amount they will finance. The customer needs to come up with $3,049 down. Now, I would pencil the structured deal for my sales manager, not the salesperson. And it would show 60 months at $420 or 66 months at $391 with $3,049 down. Now, you've got a deal that is structured for the sales department. Why did I show 60 months and 66 months rather than 72 or even 84 months? Because they asked me to structure a deal for them, and I saved a little bit of room for myself on the terms so the buyer has a little room for protection if they'd like it. There's so many different examples that I can do here, but this is the most basic way to do it. I'm going to review it once again. Get the unit info, the stock number, and the MSRP. Take the customer's beacon score. Look at your rate sheet. Match the beacon to the term, the rate, percentage financed on the rate sheet. Take the percentage the bank will finance, which might be like 80%, 90%, 100, 150 at times, and multiply it by the MSRP. That's the amount your bank is going to finance. In addition to this, your bank is typically going to allow your buyer to finance the protection products they want. Read your rate sheet to find out what they're going to allow. Most often it's around the $3,500 mark. That's it. You've structured a deal. How long should it really take to do this? A couple of minutes? There is so much more to learn here, but I wanted to keep this pretty basic. You got more questions? Post them on here. I'll take a look, or send me an email. We're always looking at the postings. I'll get them answered, or if you want a form that helps you structure your deals, shoot me an email. Tommy@tommy80.com. Thanks for watching.